Imagine a Silicon Valley software engineer whose ideas have reached some of the highest echelons of American politics and erupted onto the stage with Trump's presidency. This is the intriguing journey of Curtis Yarvin, better known by his pseudonym, Mencius Moldbug. Yarvin's evolution from a tech writer to a political philosopher reveals how radical ideas can traverse from the fringes of the internet to mainstream political discourse. At the core of Yarvin's philosophy lies a unique blend of technical acumen and political thought. As a software engineer, Yarvin approached politics as if debugging a computer system, believing that the democratic framework was fraught with inefficiencies and obsolete structures. His writings, dense with historical references and technical metaphors, introduce a novel perspective on governance. To Yarvin, democracy resembles an outdated codebase riddled with bugs and patches beyond any simple fix. His solution is to throw the baby out with the bathwater, even so far as tossing the tub too. Yarvin's most influential concept is the cathedral, a term he uses to describe an invisible operating system controlling society, the fake news battle cry for MAGA. In Yarvin's view, universities mold our thoughts, media dictates our perceptions, bureaucracies shape our lives, and cultural institutions influence our beliefs. It's akin to a network of power that silently guides societal norms, resonating deeply with the disruption-friendly mindset of Silicon Valley entrepreneurs. Enter Peter Thiel, the influential co-founder of PayPal, venture capitalist and ex-business partner of Elon Musk. Thiel's investment in Urbit, Yarvin's attempt to rebuild internet infrastructure, signifies more than just financial backing. It marks an intellectual alliance. Thiel's critiques of democracy align closely with Yarvin's ideas, creating a powerful network that blends Silicon Valley's innovation with political influence. Thiel's connections serve as conduits, enabling Yarvin's philosophies to extend their reach into Washington, D.C., illustrating how ideas can gain traction through social and political capital. J.D. Vance, the author of Hillbilly Elegy and the U.S. Vice President from Ohio, represents the bridge from theory to practice. Initially a conventional conservative writer, Vance encountered Yarvin's ideas through Thiel's network. With Thiel as a major campaign donor, Yarvin's skepticism of institutional power subtly infused Vance's rhetoric, demonstrating how abstract theories can transform into actionable political narratives. This translation of complex ideas into the political mainstream highlights the power of strategic alliances. During Donald Trump's presidency, Yarvin's influence, though indirect, has become more evident. Concepts from his writings appeared to echo in various facets of Trump's administration. Steve Bannon's campaign against the administrative state mirrored Yarvin's critiques of bureaucratic power, while Trump's attacks on fake news bore resemblance to the notion of the cathedral. These ideas, once confined to blog posts, were now part of the broader political discourse, reshaped and recontextualized by different actors. Understanding how Yarvin's ideas spread requires recognizing the concentric circles of influence. Initially, his thoughts captivated tech executives and venture capitalists. From there, political operatives and intellectuals absorbed and adapted his theories. Eventually, politicians and pundits translated these concepts into accessible forms for the public, shaping voter perceptions and discourse. This journey exemplifies how complex ideas can be distilled and propagated through networks of influence. Ultimately, Curtis Yarvin's narrative serves as a case study in modern political influence, in an era where technology and politics are increasingly intertwined. Yarvin's transformation from programmer to political thinker highlights a potential prototype for future influence. His story underscores how technological expertise can lend credibility, how internet writing can cultivate a following, and how wealthy patrons can offer resources to bridge the gap from idea to policy. As software engineers evolve into political philosophers and venture capitalists shape political landscapes, Yarvin's path might just be the beginning of a trend in the evolution and propagation of political ideas. In conclusion, Yarvin's journey is not merely about one individual's influence. It is a reflection on how ideas traverse through networks of power, finance, and technology. His story illuminates the increasingly blurred lines between tech innovation and political thought, showing us that in today's world, ideas can move quickly from the margins to the mainstream.